I want to plan, build and launch my own first web app by the end of 2026 with literally zero coding skills, literally no idea on how any language works, and literally just don't know anything about how to build a SaaS. The reason why is because I'm seeing people out there that are scaling from 0 to 25 to hundreds of millions a year in less than a decade, less than half a decade. And yes, these are prodigies. And yes, this is not everybody, this is an exception. But I don't really care, because I think I can get there as well. I'm going to secure my spot on the podium as well. The goal is to basically just do this in a year. To build and launch a web app in a year as SaaS. And honestly, like, I'm a naive 16-year-old. I don't know anything about how to build a SaaS, how to code. I have a bit of knowledge on Python, on C, on JavaScript, on HTML, on CSS. That's it. I don't know anything about backend, frontend, API calls, databases, and literally anything else. I'm a complete newbie. I don't even know how to create a YouTube video. Like, the camera quality is shit, the background is shit, audio quality probably also is like only mediocre, but I don't care. I'm just gonna make this video anyways, because this is not gonna be a educational or entertaining video. If you want to watch the next Imangazi or Mr. Beast or Cat video, then go watch these videos and leave this video and click off, because this is not gonna be for you. This is just me sharing my journey on how to build a web app. This is for me to watch back in 10 years and tell myself, this is where I started. This is what I've come to. And this is going to be a beautiful feeling of watching back and seeing myself building this up and launching it, scaling it. And that's my goal. I want to document the journey. And basically, the way I want to do that, the way I want to launch my first SaaS is I wrote down something I learned from George Mack. You just break down your big project into baby steps. Like, that's pretty obvious. Like, everybody should do that. And I did this right here. I wrote down a few steps here on my notebook. It's probably like reversed, but I don't care. So I think I am talking to a few software developers out there. Some of you already launched a SaaS, and a few other people that really know the space very well. And they tell me, if you are a software developer trying to start a SaaS, don't watch tutorials and watch how to learn Python in 24 hours or complete JavaScript course, because yes, you're going to learn the language, but are you actually going to learn how to build a SaaS? Probably not. And the reason I don't want to do that is because then you just end up in tutorial hell, and you watch tutorial after tutorial, and you don't actually learn something, and you just end up with nothing. So my steps to build a SaaS, the 9 steps. Number 1, write down high-level overview of my SaaS. I already have an idea, but I just want to write it down to make it real. Number 2 is learn how to build a SaaS. So I want to buy the top 3 books on Amazon that are trending right now on how to build a SaaS. Then I want to read these books and extract everything from there, and then just do everything that they tell me. And then I want to, for example, sketch a mock-up on how is the administrator view, the client view going to look like. Then I want to do market research. And then I want to use ChatGPT and Lovable to create a high-level MVP, because that's how we're gonna learn the fastest. You just want to get something out there as quick as possible. You want to show it to your friends, get it roasted, and then iterate. Like, whatever they told you, just do that, iterate, learn, and repeat. And over time, I'm gonna learn, and you're also gonna learn more on how to build a SaaS, and then you can create the new steps. So this is everything that you know so far. Show friends, get roasted, iterate, and repeat. And then from there, you can just create new steps. And you can just go on and on and on until you are basically done and you have a SaaS suddenly. Because everybody is just looking at this big project and like, what the fuck, what I'm looking at here? What am I looking at right now? You just want to break it down in baby steps, because then it's easier for you to comprehend, and it's easier for you to track progress on what you actually make. And this is the plan on how to build a SaaS app by the end of 2026 as a 16-year-old that literally doesn't know anything about coding, whereas a couple of friends, a couple of people that know more about coding than I do, and that's going to be basically a pedestal on my backbone on how I can actually get there and actually make money with my SaaS. And this is it. This is the first YouTube video. It's not going to be exciting, and if anybody watches to the end, then you are, well, I really appreciate it, but I think you're weird. But anyways, then I see you in the next video, and next video is going to be about basically creating the first mock-up, creating the SaaS idea, and then from there we're going to actually go into coding. So see you then, and have a great day. Bye bye.